Hi guys, my name is Thomas Hultén and I'm with the Houston Jazz Orchestra, and today I wanted to talk about the Texas All-State Jazz Etudes. Okay, friends, so I'm gonna talk about the tenor trombone etude number 2, which is the second one in the set. And it's a pretty standard ballad. If you just look at the music, there's a lot of slurs and stuff. That tells me it needs to be played very smoothly. You don't want to use too much of it like a hard tongue, so I would use a very smooth legato tongue. Try to be smooth with the slide. When you just see the etude, it looks like, holy moly, I can't play this. It's got a lot of 16ths and triplets and like 16 triplets. That's very hard to play. But the good news with this one is the tempo is kind of slow. You know, so when you see the 16 notes, for example, which usually trombone players will stay away from 16th, but because the tempo is so slow, it's like do 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 da 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 da. That's the 16th. Do 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 da 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 da, like in the third bar there. The triplets then, like if you look at bar, let's call it bar 4, you have like a triplet and then a core note, and then you have the core note triplet with a 16 triplet. So it looks unplayable. It's not that hard actually. It's do 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 da 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 dee da da. And there's a lot of spots in this one where you might panic when you see it at first, but if you look at it, it's actually not that hard to play. It's probably slower than you think. Okay, so a favorite bar then would be bar 28, which has a lot of notes in it. But because its tempo is so slow, it goes right? So it's not as hard as it looks. So when you see it, just cool it a little bit and look through the rhythms and actually realize that you can play it. Another thing with this one is the dynamics. There's a lot of hairpins, and you know, you do the crescendos, the diminuendos and things like that. So try to get a nice phrasing instead of just da 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 da, where it sounds very bland. Try to play a melody. It's a really nice, beautiful melody. So you know, do that, and so the jury can hear it. The jury, what I'm saying, you should play it because it's a nice melody. So play it for yourself because it's a nice melody, and make it sound good to you. Okay, so another thing with this, if you look right at the top, it says straight 8s and 16ths. So when we play jazz ballads, even though it's a little smoother way of playing and a little more sort of jazz phrasing, because the tempo is so slow, you don't swing the 16ths. So, for example, one more time in bar 3, where the 16 note starts, you don't play da 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 da. You play do 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 da 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 da. They're still smooth and legato, but they're not swung. So make sure that you don't start suddenly swinging the 16th or the 8th. That doesn't really work on a slow ballad like this. And also, for some of you, you see all those letters above the music. It says F May 7, G M I 7, A M I 7. Very mysterious. It's a secret code. But I'll tell you what the secret code is. Those are actually chord changes. So if you play guitar or piano or something, you can play those chords. And it's not that complicated. So, for example, if the first letter says F, it means it's an F chord. And then everything that comes after it, if it's a major or a minor chord, if it's a dominant 7 or a major 7 chord, and you can look all those things up. But it's kind of interesting to see how the melody goes with the chords. So that's what it means. And if you happen to play piano or something, you can play those chords, even better. Get some friends together and check out the chords. So that's something you can do if you're so inclined. Okay, if you look right at the end there, the last couple of bars, it says rit. It's Italian for ritardano, which means you slow down a little bit. I think you can milk it a little bit. Da do 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 da 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 da. Make a nice little retar there and really go for the last note. And on the last note on the recording, I use a little bit of slide vibrato, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And so you can try some different vibratos and see what you like. And if you don't like it, so don't use it. But if you like it, you can use the slide vibrato. That's what it's called. I hope these tips were helpful for you, and please like, subscribe, and follow the Houston Jazz Orchestra on social media. And good luck on your etudes. See you later.